So, Chewie, what have you been up to? Have a good one, thank you. Huzzah! And this shows the importance of evasion and also why starbases have issues considering they are stationary. That's true. But starbases tend to have a whole bunch of hit points to make up for it. And lots of guns. Yeah, 12,000 hull points, 5,700 armor. And their shields barely even got hit. But they do have a minus 100 evasion. Made the USA mod for E4, playing through it with chat as the good guys. Gotcha. Trying to prevent those rebels from having their way with the country, with the colony. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I still remember in vanilla. I did the American War of Independence vanilla bookmark and won that entirely at sea. It's one of my proudest achievements on EU4. Not one single redcoat set foot in America. Oh, you are the rebels. Okay, I thought you were saying that from the American perspective. In that case, yeah. Won the American Civil War as John Paul Jones. So the first president of the United States was John Paul Jones, not George Washington. Washington just kind of stayed at home looking a bit bored. We have learned that Siaban II was the point of origin for the Cybrex. Some kind of sapient machine was created by the planet's original inhabitants, the Kur. Although the details of how it happened are unknown to us, this eventually resulted in the birth of a massive communal machine consciousness, the Cybrex. At some point, they turned on the Kur, butchering the populace of their homeworld in a brief but destructive war that all but destroyed the planet's biosphere. The systematic elimination of Kur colonies in the neighbouring systems followed until the civilization had ceased to be. We now have a Cybrex artifact. Alright, so we have just won this fight. I am going to send the remnants of my fleet to go and kill their army. No reason not to. And we are going to want to research this as well. You, however... Oh, no, you're just an experience gain. You know what? You can come down here and research that. That's fine by me. And then we have a whole bunch of colony ships who are currently looking a bit bored. Yes. We could go and colonize this, but is it really massively worth it right now? I would say probably not. Oh, and they've caught me again in the bloody war score! I've won both battles against you! They're still claiming they lost none. Both times they've lost the same number of ships that I did. Weird. Oh, they are actually locked in battle. You can't escape. We have made first contact with the mysterious aliens of the Boltris system. For now, the code named the Pie Menace. Oh yes, those pies, very menacing. You're just there on your own in a random station. A single badly scorched module is all that is left of the Cybrex research station that once orbited Perseus 4 hundreds of thousands of years ago. The vacuum exposed inside the module is filled with the dead remains of creatures that are part machine and part organic. Interesting. Now, there is a button. Oh yeah, what the hell do sectors do? Are they still a thing? They are. Looks like what sectors do has changed though. It used to be the sectors were a way of containing empire size, so you had to have empire sectors the same size. I remember the sectors were important last time. Yeah, I have a feeling this is one of the things that's changed, though. But I'm not sure how. The other thing I want to double check is our spy has now been active here for quite a long time. Yeah, you're getting significantly better. I mean, infiltration level is still increasing, and I kind of want that to get to maximum, so we'll just leave it be. It's fine. Evading hostile fleet. Yeah, that's fine. So you may as well come down here and just start surveying these. It does look like this is going to become a bit of a backdoor entrance to you. The crew of the Hydrozone are pleased to report that the experiment was a success and a significant number of dense mineral veins on Bian Desat 3 have been transmuted into usable resources. Excellent. And you have also reached your population limit. No, you need more housing. You have no special things going on. You're a moderately sized planet. You have some mining potential. But so far our mineral production is quite ridiculous. Also, we have a lot more of those. You know what we should do? We should probably go ahead and order reinforcements while we can. You're taking pot shots of them, but can you just, you know, fly in and kill them? Please? Thank you. Wait, are you running away?
Project done. Not so special now, was it?
We have tried everything in order to find out how that ceramic pot ended up in stellar orbit. Maybe we're all crazy. Maybe it does not even exist. Guess what? We tried calculating around those facts as well. We are done. There is nothing we can do here. The only plus side is that we had tons of time to spend on philosophical and economical questions when we could not stomach to keep investigating that damned thing. Why? 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 Hello from Malta. Hello to you in Malta. Sectors let you assign governors to clusters of colonized planets, because when you start colonizing worlds too far from your capital sector, they just get thrown into the frontier sector. You can automate them. When created, they have a permanent 3-star system range. They can create a new sector from a planet that's not in a sector on the planet screen and then put a governor in it. Right, so sectors are governed by governors, which is pure primer. I mean, he's pretty good, so I'm quite happy with him being in charge of that entire sector. What are you guys doing?
Ahoy there! Enemy ships have been spotted!
They're back again. We haven't had any time to repair. Shoot. Well, we just got fleet supremacy, so that's good. Fleet command limit, maybe? Although we are well under our capacity. Oh no, that's fleet command, not naval capacity. Fleet command is fine, we're already at 30. So I'd say probably the Serrano metal infrastructure. Get that free building slot. Okay, you can now repair. Keep on reinforcing. Hopefully you repair in time. Nope. God damn it! Because they're now kicking my arse in terms of attrition. Wait, what? That fight was against their transports, and we did kill transports. There is something really weird going on here. I feel like these are switched. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me there's a better explanation for this. Oh, right, yeah, they're gaining more exhaustion from that. So they're at 91. Right, being lower is better. It's not war score, it's war exhaustion. Why, Stellaris, do you need to be different from all the other games? Okay, that does make sense. Cool, thank you. I was wrong. So when it was just complete stalemate, they were winning. All they needed to do was not attack me and they would have won the war. Damn it, Stellaris, why are you so weird? Ah! Did they lose ships or did they retreat? No, they still lost some. So there are two different outcomes for a ship in a battle. Well, three. They survive, they withdraw, or they die. The entire fleet retreats, with whatever ships withdrew surviving. Okay, science ship. We actually need a construction ship to go and build those. Who's this? This is Captain Cuddles, which I think was doing situation log stuff. Can you please zoom in on this? Okay, that doesn't help at all. We could study those. Graveyard expedition, let's go to that. Research and research, that's nice and easy because you're quite close. And then Exemplo, you are doing the higher level anomalies. I think. Yes. So why you stopped, I don't know. And you're apparently doing one of them, but alright, whatever. Improved deflectors, so we could upgrade our shields now if we wanted to. They're not using missiles at all. We could get UV lasers. Let's... really want bigger guns. Okay, you guys actually did get mostly repaired in the interim. So, fingers crossed. This is probably going to be the closest fight yet. We will lose some ships here. This might well descend into a siege of the starbase. I'm not happy about that outcome. Thankfully the starbase has a lot of health and they are losing pretty quickly. And for every ship they lose, their strength goes down, the starbase doesn't. Which is the strength of starbases. So we did lose this battle, but I'm going to put that one down to the fact that we just weren't prepared because it took us so long to kill the transports, because we just didn't close the distance. Can I see what their ship designs are yet? Nope. Well, the remnants of the Red Tide can at least withdraw and repair. Oops, what I meant to do was... I can't see the battle anymore. Yes, I can. So the armour is about to give in, then we're down to just hulls. But this thing is 12,000 hull. So good luck with that. Starbase is going to win this fight for us. Too close, though. It wasn't really that close, but still, you know what I mean. Ah! However, we have won. In a system defense like this, can be helpful to pull your fleet back from the middle of the... I couldn't because of the transports. I was locked in that fight with the transports, with my ships hanging back and not actually engaging them. Don't send. Why? Their war exhaustion's at 100. Their war goal is to take Helm's Deep. Status quo means they don't get Helm's Deep. Keep fighting if I want to achieve this, but I can't because I'm not taking any territory. I'm not going on the offensive, I'd lose. My one advantage here is Helm's Deep. I'm a defender, not an attacker. Yeah, there's no reason not to take white peace here. I gain nothing, they gain nothing. Status quo is good for me. It means I can entrench more.
They wish to speak with us.
Status quo. Yes. I don't know why that's a... I offered, but alright, whatever. Done. Okay, so we're now at peace. We just lost that last battle for basically no reason. So it goes. And again, they lost ships and... Well, I can't check it now, but it may not have counted. Alright, so we've got a bunch of reinforcements somewhere. We have the timed project. Now, do I not have a science ship on the way over there? No, so it must have been overwritten by the... anomaly system. Who are you? You're an anomaly speed researcher, so no. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing the graveyard expedition. So once you've done that, do that. So they don't run out. And then Helm's Deep, I need you to build something else, because you currently have housing shortage, and that means growth reduction. What do we want you to do? I'm thinking we turn you into an industrial world. Although if you come under siege, then that's going to be a problem. Build industrial, then city. That gives us another build slot, so I can then build a gene clinic, so you can get some more population growth. As long as we keep building a couple of strongholds, I think you'll be okay. Regarding the frustration with anomalies, it's often easier and more efficient to select a side ship and send them directly to an anomaly by right-clicking the system and choosing research anomalies. Yeah, I just kind of like the idea that there is just a drop-down list of all of them, but you're not wrong. It probably is easier to do it that way. Anyway, we can continue expanding now, I would say. So you go ahead and do that. You go ahead and do that. And then doesn't look like there's anything else to build down here, so I won't. Okay. And that's fine. So, New South Wales, how are you doing? You are ticking along, no real problems. Waterloo Prime, same thing. Population's now at 5. We need to get to 10. New tradition. Hey, here we go. We can have star bases become stronger. Or strongholds produce unity. I mean, honestly, that defensive zeal, we don't need it now, so maybe we finish off mercantile. Because more trade means more unity, means more traditions. Just seeing what starbases actually consume in terms of resources. It looks like it's just energy. Yeah. And as long as we keep mercantile up, I don't really care about the cost reduction of finishing that off. I would like this one. You know, I'm going to get defensive zeal just so we have that starbase and defense platform upgrade locked in. New contact. We've received a communique from the previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the Numerian Union. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on communication on others that we are in contact with. Hegemonic imperialists. Oh, they sound nice. They are egalitarian. Fanatic xenophobe. We actually have a lot in common. I speak of the High Commissioner Hakun and the wealthy elite of the Numerian Union. Your alien ways are objectionable to us, but perhaps we can still engage in limited trade, assuming your inferior civilization produces anything of value. Do not interfere with our endeavours. No, that's not you. That's you. Okay. Our spy master watching over the Kelazon Republic reports in surprise Our spy master watching over the Kelazon Republic reports with surprise the successful acquisition of a new asset, a sympathetic contact who will be of service to our operations as and when we need them. All efforts have been taken to ensure that this new contact is genuine. Protocols have been established which seek to minimize the risk of potential double agents, for example. Cool. So if we go to the Kelazon Republic, espionage, we are still getting that, and we have our new asset. Disgruntled bureaucrat that's been lured into our service through false promises of a better life. Maximum infiltration goes up by 5. And then operation modifiers for subterfuge and government. For example, gather information is subterfuge government. Both of these. So we could try to acquire more assets. Try and get some more. Oh, okay. Oh, it's ancient mining drones. They're not as dangerous as, for example, where's that big guy? Him. Because that would have been amazing. That's a massive choke point. And it's such a massive choke point, we almost certainly want to try to get down to it as quickly as possible to block off the Anathurian Republic. Special project completed. The team under Science Officer Captain Cuddles has finished their expedition to Beta Hydris 4 and returned to the Wav Seahorse. Thankfully, the starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by years, and there are yet more things to discover. A permanent science outpost in orbit would be a great boon to the Starship engineering efforts. Might be a starfish though, you know. We are an ocean people. Was that here? Yes, I think so. Barrow has not built anything. Apparently somebody else is doing that. You can go ahead and build those mining stations. Ah, that's the one I was looking for. Easy way of seeing if you've actually developed everything. There's a couple of areas where trade is outstanding, but otherwise, yes. Beta Hydri. So it was that. Thank you. I mean, there are a lot of resources there, so I'm thinking let's go claim it. Jackson Hardtack has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Beta Hydri 8. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in the region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it's likely the creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting of all is the material that the mural was made of. Despite its age, it is in remarkably good condition. Nice. How are we doing for science? It's actually society that we're the lowest in. Unsurprisingly, we are really high in physics. Ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbits of Sol. Wait, Sol? It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from where the pod's mothership exploded. The preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Cunning Krill managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Ah, so it's one of the politicians. Okay. And that is indeed Sol. With a tomb world. Oh dear. Guys, what have we done? What have we done?